A.J. Allmendinger on the outside with Michael McDowell to his inside. They are now easing their way into the Geico restart zone. We're getting ready to refire the Quaker State 400. Green flag is back out. Eric Jones pushing hard now on A.J. Allmendinger on the outside with Byron pushing McDowell on the inside.
The cars that were battling for the lead are now 15th and back. Michael McDowell with a big old sheet of Bear Bond repair tape on the right front corner of his race car has the race lead off turn 2.
McDowell out front now, midway down the backstretch, but here comes the charge. A.J. Allmendinger getting a big push from the 43 as they head into the corner. McDowell goes up to block. He's going to try to hold on to the leadoff 4.
McDowell down on the bottom of the racetrack. He is being challenged to the outside by A.J. Allmendinger. Allmendinger leads at the stripe. Here comes William Byron in his Chevrolet to second.
Byron, who struggled early, has actually spun and found himself a lap down. Now is in contention for the win. He's on the back bumper of A.J. Allmendinger as they race down the backtrack.
William Byron looks right, looks left, now settles in behind A.J. Allmendinger. Bottom of the racetrack, here comes Michael McDowell again. A.J. Allmendinger out in front, and it's side-by-side action for the second spot.
McDowell inside. Byron is on his passenger door. Daniel Suarez now looking for some running room, getting some drafting help from Todd Gilliland.
Behind them, sheer craziness. They were 4 wide down the backstretch. The cars that got fresh fuel and tires trying to work their way to the front. To the outside now, looking for the race lead is Byron.
Byron takes that brightly painted number 24 to the front. He gets a big shove from Daniel Suarez. Now, what will Suarez try to do as he gets Byron out front? They're stacked up 2 by 2 by 2 behind them.
William Byron with a 2-car length lead. That's the biggest of the night almost. Riding in second place is Allmendinger. He's being challenged to the outside now by Daniel Suarez. They stay side by side.
Daniel Suarez, another driver that had been a non-factor. He'll give up that second spot. Second is Allmendinger once again, now putting some pressure on Byron for the lead.
Allmendinger there, just a half a car length or so behind the leader. Then it's a car length back to Daniel Suarez. That's the way they race into 3 as we begin to feel a few of those raindrops starting to fall out of the sky as they head back to start finish.
Coming down to the stripe, 92 to go. McDowell trying to get inside Todd Gilliland. That's a battle for 4th. And then right behind them, it's J.J. Yeley.
To our distant south, just saw a little flash of lightning, not within distance that we'd have to stop the race. So they're running for the race win here, Pat.
A.J. Allmendinger knows he can get things done on a road course, but tonight he would love to get it done on the oval. He's got to get around William Byron, who controls the field off of turn 4.
A.J. Allmendinger right now has 0 help. Daniel Suarez not close enough to give him a shove to challenge Byron. Riding in the 4th spot right now, Todd Gilliland.
They continue to be 3 and 4 wide into turn number 1, battling for the 7th position on back. Things tightening up. Now to the bottom of the racetrack. Here comes Suarez. He wants second.
Suarez will get side by side for that second spot with A.J. Allmendinger. Allmendinger works the outside of the race, or outside of the lane, while Suarez on the bottom of the lane. Stacked up, tightly battled for second place.
Behind them, battling for the 8th spot, 3 wide. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. gets loose on the bottom. In the middle of that pack was Michael McDowell. To his outside, Eric Jones.
Just amazing. We've run about half a dozen laps since the restart with just insanity going on from the middle of the pack on back. William Byron is oblivious to it as he holds on to the race lead.
Willie B has got the lead, but he's got a big stack of cars trying to run him down right now. A.J. Allmendinger right in the middle. Here comes Suarez. Bold move to the top side of the racetrack. Can't make anything work.
Off of turn 4, it's still Byron. A.J. Allmendinger rides in second, single file. Daniel Suarez to 3rd. 4th place right now is going to be Michael McDowell. He's made a run.
And Todd Gilliland is in the mix as well. He's working the top side of the racetrack. It is still Byron by half a car length over Allmendinger, then side by side for 3rd.
That's a battle for that 3rd spot. Michael McDowell is there as they head into turn number 3. Also right behind him, J.J. Yeley in the mix with that Rick Ware car as they race all 4.
As they come out of turn 4, Byron leading that snarling pack. Again, top 2 single file, then McDowell side by side with Suarez. That's the fight for 3rd.
Remember McDowell.
Trouble on the front stretch. One car is spinning, going down through. That's Kevin Harvick. Harvick trying to right his car before he gets back to the banking in turn 1, gets it headed in the right direction, but we do not have a caution flag. Leaders in turn 3.
Yes, they are. William Byron still controls it. They've gotten a little bit of distance off the 3rd spot. He and A.J. Allmendinger are all 4.
I think the field thought they were probably going to catch a yellow there. William Byron leads. A.J. Allmendinger second. It's about 10 car lengths back to Daniel Suarez and Michael McDowell.
Harvick with significant damage to the right front. Looks like it may be nothing more than a tire down, but he's just creeping along on the apron of the car as the race leaders flash past.
3 wide in about 3 different positions there as they raced off of turn number 2. Up front, Allmendinger has closed the gap again on the leader, William Byron, and Daniel Suarez trying to work his way to the front.
As they work their way out of turn 4, again 3 wide momentarily. Up against the fence was Kyle Busch. He goes around J.J. Yeley. Now he's going after Michael McDowell.
Still watching for the Penske and Roush Fenway Keselowski cars, who were dominant just before the caution came out. They have not made their way back to the front, but Keselowski is now up to the 5th position.
Yes, he is, and coming quickly to get into this fight with Michael McDowell, Daniel Suarez, A.J. Allmendinger. Allmendinger looks to the bottom of the racetrack. Can't make a move on the leader this time.
Suarez looks to the high side to try to get around Allmendinger. They'll be side by side at the line. Suarez makes the pass. He's getting some help from Michael McDowell.
Looks like that's all playing into the hands of the race leader, William Byron. Now it's single filed out. Here comes Keselowski. He'll work to the top side of the racetrack, trying to make up some ground. Now he's to the bottom with Kyle Busch alongside.
Suarez tried to make a big move on the leader, got shut down, and then that put Michael McDowell back up near the front again. That brought A.J. Allmendinger back into the mix again. Only a 2-car length lead for the leader, all 4.
Brad Keselowski has made up 13 positions after we restarted this race. Right now, battling side by side for 5th place with Kyle Busch.
And right ahead of them, we've got a fight for the lead. Daniel Suarez has moved into the 2nd position. He's on the back bumper of Byron. Right behind him, it's still Michael McDowell and A.J. Allmendinger.
Everybody knows they gotta go, and Suarez now takes a beat on the leader. Half a car length separate those two. 2 by 2 behind him for the 4th and 3rd spot.
William Byron has 3 wins this year. Daniel Suarez winless, knows he probably has to get a W to get to the playoffs. Byron continues to lead by a single car length over Suarez, back to 1.
Byron 3 wins early, has not found his way to victory lane in quite some time, leading this race off turn 2 by the scantest of margins over Daniel Suarez.
A.J. Allmendinger gets a little running room there, but it only gets him up to battle again for that 3rd spot with Michael McDowell. They're stacked up with Keselowski back there.
Trouble, Pat. Got car spinning in front of you down there.
Yeah, that is Ryan Preece, who goes completely sideways. That'll send Bubba Wallace sideways as well. Other cars scrambling to get out of the way as they work their way down to the bottom of the apron of the racetrack. Nobody got really bad damage that I could see in that one.
7th yellow flag in the Quaker State 400. It comes out on lap 178 with 82 to go. And potential bad weather in the area. William Byron on the point.